Intimidate you?
Not one little bit. I think you intimidate me more.
Look at the head-to-head.
Pretty tense moment for both of these guys. They're looking at each other, trying to stare at each other, then Bruno never takes his eyes off him.
When I finish with him, they're going to have to look for another job. They might get a job with you. If they touch me, if they lay a finger on me, you know what I mean, you'll see a different dude, you know what I mean? You see the darkness come out of me.
I don't stare that. He looks at me, I look back. You can't bully me, please.
I can see myself knocking out Mike Tyson, spectacularly knocking him out. He cannot beat me that night. He cannot. I refuse to be beaten. Oh, Tyson this, I am Mike this, I am that. You don't realise he broke up with his wife. All his mind is not on the game. He'll have to kill me to beat me that night, man. He'll have to murder me. I'm telling you that. I'm going to rock him to sleep. I hope Don King's got room in his lap.
It's interesting that Mr. Bruno's talking very brave and courageous. But we'll see.
You see the darkness come out of me.
Eventful days have passed in his life since the 91-second destruction of Michael Spinks, and Tyson dispenses with the towel with the hole in the middle of it and comes toward the ring in his typical fashion.
I can hardly think of an American athlete who would get that kind of loyal following. But one of the interesting things about that loyal following is that many of them are betting against Tyson.
He is undefeated in his professional career. 35 wins, 31 KOs. He is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Okay, listen. I gave both parties their instructions in the dressing room. I'm cautioning again. Obey my commands at all times. Is there any question? Shake hands, good luck.
27 pounds heavier, almost 4 inches taller. Huge reach advantage, and here we go, round one.
I'll tell you what, if I was built like Frank Bruno, I wouldn't be afraid of anybody or anything. But Mike Tyson is a phenom. Abnormal strength, unnatural. He is a walking powerhouse.
Tyson's trainer Jay Bright said he's concerned about keeping Tyson under control of the belt. He'll be very anxious.
Tyson down, ducked every one of those punches. They all went over his head. A lot of problems as to whether Tyson's going to come bobbing and weaving. He's certainly coming straight in. Like that. Every time. Every time he comes in, he's going to He's not going to let Mike do what Mike wants to do on the inside.
A straight right hand there by Mike Tyson.
Nice right hand by Tyson. And some explanation from Mills Lane to keep their heads off.
Bruno with the questionable chin. Says Mills Lane. Tyson's been wanting to bob and roll. Be less of a target.
Bruno, a nice right hand around the side of Tyson's ear and then a left hook to the body. Didn't seem to do anything, but it was a nice effort.
And anytime. Oh, here comes Tyson. Tyson with a combination with 20 seconds left in round one.
He got Bruno's attention, wobbled Bruno with that punch. This is what I mean. If he makes a mistake early, you can't fix it, Jim. It was never great to begin
A
with.
left hook by Tyson. But Bruno comes forward. 7 seconds to go in the round.
Bruno in bad trouble there. All he needed was one more good shot. He'd have been gone. Anytime he gets close to Tyson, he holds him.
Oh, a left hook by Mike Tyson. Flush in the face of Frank Bruno. Another left and a combination by Tyson. And this is what Bruno expected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson of one million dollars. Here's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno into the ropes. And it is all over. It is all over here in round 3. Mike Tyson is champion again.
And that is it. Mike Tyson is back.
He's the winner by way of technical knockout, and he is back, ladies and gentlemen, the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
And keep laughing, keep laughing. Real funny, huh? If any one of you that doesn't respect me or what I'm doing or what I've been doing for the last 3 months since it was been announced, and going against a guy like this, you'd have a big dump in your pants. Talk to him, Peter. I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. But if you haven't made your pay-per-view arrangements yet, make them soon. Because remember what happens when I wrap you in my cocoon.
Peter, we have you for just a moment before you go out into the ring. Your thoughts before you get in with Mike Tyson.
This is for my grandfathers, my grandmothers, my father, my mother, Curly, my 3 brothers, Last but not least, Snubby.
Mr. McNeely, what was it that you told your son?
And last but not least, Nedfield.
The instruction in the dressing room one time. This is Nevada State rules only. Any quick, check yourself at all times. I expect a tough, clean fight. Any corrections from McNeely's corner? Any corrections from Mr. Tyson's corner? Let's get it on.
Deal on his first last few months, and here we go. And McNeely, as advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson. Down goes McNeely. Seconds into the first round. Seconds into the fight, McNeely on the canvas. With McNeely pounding away, Mike Tyson going to the uppercuts on the inside.
Tyson seeming to just hang back there waiting for that one shot. He isn't moving, and he's letting McNeely get away with an awful lot of pounding.
1 minute gone by, McNeely's already been down.
I'll tell you what, Steve. Nothing but brawling. McNeely's giving a good account of himself already.
Mills Lane said stop that nonsense because it was starting to butt heads. Oh,
Tyson with a left hook right uppercut. Down goes McNeely again.
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand up. In his fight, he's got about 30 seconds left.
They want Tyson to go to the neutral corner. What's going on? The round's
oh,
still
that
going
was not
on.
correct. That was not correct.
Now, the second knockdown, he's hurt more. On the inside, but this is still a replay of the first knockdown. Mike comes across just a nice short, crisp turn to the right hand.
That was a nice little right hand, but it didn't land with a huge amount of crunching force. Let's look at it. The right, keep your hand and keep your eyes on the right hand of Mike Tyson. Now he's in a perfect position to come back. Whack! And you see he's turning his head as he got hit. But it was enough to stun him, and he kind of tripped over Mike's feet as well.